Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will be taking you along with us as we are going to be harvesting our September vegetable garden. Surprisingly, we had a good harvest of tomatoes. They were a little bit late in the season, and we also could harvest some of the other vegetables in the front garden. This is our backyard garden close to the greenhouse. Here we have planted a lot of sweet potatoes. In my last video, you got a glimpse of our banana tree which had flowered. Now we are going to be harvesting that flower. This is mainly because we don't have a very long summer. The banana takes 180 days to fruit completely, and we don't have that much of time. It's already cooled down, and soon in a few weeks we may have frost. So to protect the existing fruits, we are going to be cutting the flower and then trying to keep it as warm as possible so they grow bigger in size. The flour itself is not wasted. We made a nice South Indian prep with it, and I heard that this is not uncommon in other parts of Asia. They do cook the flour. In Vietnam they make salads. In South India we make it like some kind of sauce. It is a little bit of tedious work. And here inside the greenhouse, you see that many of the plants are reaching their life cycle's end. This one is our curry plant. Actually, it can be a tree, but it doesn't really grow very big in this pot because we have to bring them in the winter. And that one is the fruit. The fruit itself is quite sweet when it is ripe, and it looks like an olive. You can grow new plants from the seed, and we have a few from the previous years. Let's move on to the front yard. Here we are going to be digging out some potatoes. This was a little bit of a disappointment because we still haven't solved the mice problem. This field mice has been really creating a havoc, but we could salvage some of the vegetables which they hadn't attacked. So we got maybe about 4 to 5 kilograms of potatoes. I'm thinking of finding some other solution for it, like dropping in chili powder and chocolate. I was looking around to see what can be done to really get rid of them forever. The potatoes are not huge in size because all the huge ones were already eaten up by the mice. So we could only salvage a few of the smaller ones, and we got a few bigger ones too. We have a few tracks, and that's exactly where they're attacking all the roots and eating up all the vegetables. This one here is Brussel sprouts. We have been harvesting quite a bit every other week, and this is typical winter vegetable, but they will continue growing even if the frost sets in. They are winter sturdy. What you do while harvesting is you make sure that the sprouts are really dense and not too loose. If it is too ripe, then they get really loose and they're not really nice to cook. This is a kind of spinach, and this happens to be native here in Switzerland. I got this in our garden center as a special seed, and this is supposed to improve the soil, but they're falling apart, so we give them a little bit of support to hold them.
Yeah, you got it.
We have a few late summer flowers, and let's move on again to the backyard. Inside the greenhouse, we are going to be harvesting some tomatoes and some jalapeno peppers and some green chilies. The tomatoes are also not flowering anymore, nor are they fruiting, so we are just trying to ripen them as much as we can. The tomatoes were a little bit delayed this year because we had a late summer, and till about last couple of days we had a really short mini summer again, and that was really very beneficial for our garden.
Plant it slowly.
Here we will be harvesting some Swiss chard. I think we planted this a few years back and they seem to be coming again. What we planted in the front yard didn't do well, but at the back they seem to be doing better. And this is the other tomato greenhouse, and it's not that much to harvest, but we have been harvesting steadily quite a lot of tomatoes. I could can a little bit. This one here is chickpeas. As we are ending the video, we are going to be harvesting a couple of leeks. Leek can be used very nicely for soups in the winter months, but we wanted to harvest a couple for use. With this, I end my video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and joining us on a virtual harvest tour. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.